Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Total Business. This is Ben speaking. How can I help?
I've got no phone line or broadband again.
Right.
The broadband.
Sorry to hear that.
It's a new one that the broadband's gone off, but I've lost it in the last 12 months. I've lost the telephone half a dozen times. I'll keep having BT come out and they're sort of patching things up and
Yeah.
nothing. As soon as we get bad weather or anything, I'm losing it again.
Right. So bad
And
weather.
I think that might be. I mean, I've said that every time I phone up and every time somebody's come out, I think the bad weather is adversely affecting the signal or whether it breaks. It's not on my property. Every time they've come, they've found it off the property. They've sort of quickly patched it and gone away again, and it's gone again. The problem is it's a yard, a storage yard that I'm not there, and the internet is for my cameras. And the phone is so the alarm can phone me. I don't use it for any other purpose other than security, and the security keeps going down because I keep losing my phone signal.
Right. Okay. Again, really sorry to hear about that. Let's see what I can do for you today. So can I take your account number or telephone number, please?
The telephone number is 01922. The office one, the one that's not working. 01922 277 190. And the account number is 882 015 20947.
Brilliant. Thank you. And can I have your full company name, please?
It's Johnson's Grab Oil Limited.
Thank you. And can I have the full business address and postcode, please?
130 Hillingford Avenue, Great Bar, Birmingham, B437JX.
Excellent. And your full name, please?
Richard Johnson.
Excellent. Thank you. Am I okay to call you Richard throughout the call today?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, cool.
Excellent. Thank you, Richard. So let's get you through security. Can you confirm the first and fourth character of the account password for me, please?
Oh, I can't off the top of my head.
Don't worry, Richard. Let me grab some other information. Can you confirm your payment method for me, please?
It's direct debit as far as I know. It comes out the bank, business bank.
Thank you. And the registered email address, please?
richie.johnson@blueyonder.co.uk.
Excellent. Thank you. All right, that's us through security, Richard. So let me just quickly create a new case for you. I'll go through the normalities and run a test for you. So you're calling off your mobile currently?
I'm calling off my mobile. Yeah, the phone line's dead.
Dead. Yeah.
And I'm looking at the hub at the moment, and the internet light's off, which is unusual because I don't normally lose the internet. It's just usually the phone line. But I've lost both.
Right. So I'll run a line test for you. Thankfully, you're on your mobile, so that won't cut off or disconnect the call. That's good news. Let me get that rolling. So what's the weather like up around you then? Because it's coming down around here, but not too badly.
It's nailing it down here. It's chucking it down. Yeah, it's belting it down. It's standard this year weather where I am at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we're up north. We usually get the usual wind and rain, but it's not coming down to it. It was patting it down before though.
No, I'll say. We've had a lovely day up until about 3 o'clock, and then all of a sudden it started just coming down, and it's getting heavy, and it's coming sideways at the moment. Yeah, standard UK weather for the last 6 months, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. So, the test's going through now. Do you currently have a divert for this landline in place?
No.
Well, let's have a look. So you're on Simply. Yeah, that would charge. But we'll see what these test results come through. So have you, when the internet was up, did you ever use our support centre page?
No, I haven't. No.
Right, not to worry. So
yeah, actually, I was trying to phone, just it kept saying log on to this, that, and the other. I thought, well, I've got no bloody internet anyway, so I can't. Well, I have it at home, but not in the office.
Right then, so it did come back a fail, this test.
Yeah.
I said it came back a fail, this pass. It came back a fail, so let's have a loop condition. So, could you for me, since it's a loop, you know the master socket where your equipment is plugged into, so the white socket on the wall?
The socket on the wall it's plugged into, I'm stood there looking at it now, yeah.
Excellent. Is that the one with 2 screws?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I've got 3 sockets in here, all next to each other, and they've changed them over a couple of times to which one's the master socket, but it hasn't got screws on the front.
Right, not to worry. Do they go straight into it? So you might not know this, but is it a newer model of a master socket?
Master socket 5C, it's a new one. It's an open reach one. It's only been put in a couple of weeks.
Right, yeah, typically they don't have a test socket, so let's see about this. Bear with me for a second there, Richard. So does your mobile number still end in 035?
It does, yeah.
Right, so I'm going to use that because I am going to have to raise you a ticket for an engineer, I'm afraid, there, Richard.
Yeah, no, I knew that before I spoke to you, to be fair.
Yeah, since you've had this before, even though I need to read it to you now, you're fully aware that since it's external and it's completely out of your hands. Yeah. So when you hear
if it's on my land, I'll get the bill for it. I'll gather that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. So we're not going to get any gasps of shock and horror when you hear the one-off charge.
No.
That's good. All right. So I'll fire away and get this over and done with. So if the fault is to be found with your equipment, including your phone or internal wiring, within the boundaries of your property, both inside and outside the premises, and it's a result of you or someone acting on your behalf, you may be billed a one-off charge. This is a charge of £166.66, excluding VAT per visit. By agreeing to progress your fault further, you're accepting that you may be charged for an engineer visit should the fault lie with you, and you'll also be charged if you miss a pre-arranged visit should one be required.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's out of the way. So total loss of service. Let's get this done for you. Right, so dead landline, bad weather effects.
It seems to. I mean, like I said, I've never lost the broadband before, the internet before, but I have had last year. I mean, because I left it for a while because if it chucked it down the rain, you'd lose the phone line. The next day the sun come out, you'd sort of get it back again. But when I'm losing it now. It's disappearing. But like I say, every time I do, it causes me problems with the because I've got no security on the place, and I've got like diggers and my lorry parked here, so I need security. Hello?
Sorry, it keeps cutting off. I'm just raising this ticket for you. Can I just put you on a quick hold? I just need to sort out my headset. I'm really sorry about this, Richard.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Brilliant, thank you. Just for 30 seconds, I do apologise about this.
Okay, cheers.
Thank you. Alright, sorry about that, Richard. I really do apologise about that.
No, it's alright. No, I didn't.
Flipping headset keeps falling off. I think it's breaking. I'm not too sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine now, yeah.
Right,
yeah,
okay, that's brilliant.
Get a new one. Get a new one ordered.
Alright then, Richard. So, are you happy for an AM or PM appointment?
What's the AM from till?
AM is from 8 o'clock till 1 o'clock, and then afternoon is from 1 to 6.
Yeah, AM would be better.
AM, excellent. It's sooner rather than later, isn't it?
Yeah. So, is that's not likely going to be tomorrow, is it? It's going to be the day after, or the day after, isn't it?
So yeah, so the whole process, they say wait 48 up to 48 hours, so within 48 hours, and they should be in contact with you.
Yeah.
And essentially, what happens is it shouldn't take 48 hours. Worst case scenario is it's 48 hours for them to call through. They'll agree with a time slot.
Yeah.
So in fact, next to AM, do you want me to put from Tuesday to Saturday?
Yeah, I'd rather not be Saturday if possible, but yeah, no problem.
Right, I'll put Friday then for you, Richard.
Yeah, cheers.
So you're okay with Tuesday to Friday?
Yeah.
Excellent, so I'll put that there. Yeah, they usually...
So they should phone me and agree when they come in?
They should do, yeah. So if it's a good engineer...
Last time I had one, I phoned you guys on, I think it was the Thursday, and then I came in on the Monday and everything was working fine. I hadn't heard of them, so I just assumed that they'd fixed it. And then about a week and a half later, somebody just landed, literally about a week and a half later, and wanted to test everything. He hadn't been before, so it was a bit random. I don't know what happened. They're a bit hit and miss, these open reach lads are.
Yeah, no, they should definitely be in contact with you. If they are a decent engineer, then they should confirm not only just the date of when they're coming, but also, half an hour ahead of the appointment to make sure that they're at the right address and everything in the premises.
Yeah, okay, smashing. I was like, they do need to do that, because if they just turn up, they won't get in because I'm not here. Like I say, I've got a tipper grab lorry, so I get in that and then I'll drive off and sort of thing.
Right,
so
I'm going to reassign the ticket for you then, Richard. Do you want me to specify that? So I'll put in that you want to be contacted via your mobile phone.
Yes, please, if you can.
So you can meet them at the premises.
Yeah.
Excellent, okay, so I'll do that. Let me just grab... Bear with me, Richard, I won't take too much more of your time.
Yeah, no problem. Cool.
It's just loading up now for you. Right, let's get that last little bit in there. Right, so I've reassigned that for you. So is there anything else I can help you with today, Richard?
No, that's it, mate. Nice one.
Alright, well thank you for calling Talk Talk Business. Hope it all goes well and enjoy the rest of your night.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot.
Take care, Richard. Bye-bye.
Ciao.